story in a full report on our news tonight at 6.
Television viewers may be getting a little bit of relief from this barrage of negative political commercials we've been seeing. The Democratic candidate for the U.S. Senate, Alexi, has announced that he is taking his negative ads off the air. ABC 7 political reporter Charles Thomas has more on this move. Charles?
Linda, the Democratic Illinois treasurer, who has already lost the fundraising contest to his Republican opponent, answered no when asked if his decision had anything to do with a lack of money.
Alexi repeated his pledge this morning, promising that his campaign would run only positive television commercials to convince voters that he, without criticizing Republican Mark Kirk, should be the next U.S. Senator from Illinois.
The same day that we go all positive, we found out that Kirk pulls down all his positives and he's going straight negative, not even comparative, straight negative.
While Kirk's campaign has run its share of negative ads, most of the Janulius bashing commercials on Chicago television were purchased by secretly funded outside groups like American Crossroads and the U.S. Chamber of Commerce.
The full First Amendment is going to be on display here, and everybody is going to roll their eyes.
And Kirk noted that outsider-sponsored negative ads against him are still running.
It's just a few days to go, and he's letting the Democratic Senatorial Campaign Committee do his dirty work.
At his morning event, Janulius was endorsed by the leaders of 7 advocacy groups who in years past had supported Kirk for Congress. Now they say they've lost trust in the Republican who has changed his positions on their issues.
Planned Parenthood is thrilled to support Alexi Janulius because he is pro-woman, he is pro-choice, and he will stand up for us.
They're here today to remind everyone, to help us remind everyone what's at stake in this election and why we can't afford to have leaders who just don't tell the truth.
The congressman says despite his yes vote on the Stupak amendment banning federal aid for abortions, he remains pro-choice. He wrote off the group switching to Janulius as politics.
They all supported me when my elections were more sure. It's a standard thing that they may desert you in a tight election.
This afternoon, the Kirk campaign responded to Janulius's charge that the congressman had gone all negative. A spokeswoman wrote that Kirk is still running positive and so-called contrast ads. Linda Allen, those are the ones where you do a little both.
Yeah.